What's going on, Raider fans? Coach here just talking about this game against the Ravens. Another loss, not much more to say other than maybe the first half was okay. I thought there was some competitiveness there, and then they just kind of lied down and folded like a cheap suit in the second half. Really, the biggest thing that was disturbing, of course, was the offensive line, which has been this most of this year. You could say they're tanking, they don't care. Carr got destroyed today. There were some mistakes he made, but he really got destroyed. The line, no protection. Obviously, that touchdown near the end of the game that probably helps your fantasy team ended up being pretty good. Classic. There was no protection. He fumbles and then just scoop it, score the other way. What can you say? This team is tanking, as we already know, and it's just another kick in the groin. But, some of you are in favor of the draft pick. Personally, I thought Lamar Jackson was not impressive. He was not impressive. But he's also a rookie. I'm just wondering now, when will Joe Flacco be released? That's the real question. Yeah, this team has a lot of holes and lots of needs, and once again, we got, 9.5 years left of John Gruden, or who knows what, but yeah, another loss. It's just that feeling once again. I'm curious, how many of you want the #1 overall pick, and who would you be drafting? Because right now, I haven't really seen all the hype on one player, and that's why I'm not really concerned about drafting #1 overall. In a lot of ways, I'd rather draft second or third or even fourth, because sometimes teams may have maybe 3 or 4 players they like and they can't decide. Well, when the team's in front of you to make the decision easier by drafting, they pretty much decide for you, and that makes it easier. Personally, I remember, here's my example, was when Sammy Watkins and Khalil Mack were available. And I remember when Jacksonville took Blake Bortles, that means the Raiders were going to get one of the two. Worked out pretty well. Of course, now it looks all bad because you blew it up in everybody's faces. It's a toxic atmosphere right now. It really just feels like a mess. I'm looking forward to Reggie McKenzie being a scapegoat, Derek Carr to be released, and yada, yada, yada. This team's going to just blow itself up. So let me know what you all think about the drafts, just when it comes to players. Who are you looking at? Because I really haven't done my research as close as I normally do. And it's also very cold outside. If you couldn't tell from my apparel, it's freezing. So enjoy the cold, everyone, unless you are in certain parts of the country. And by the way, a middle finger goes to that caravan that's trying to invade San Diego. Enough said. Have a good one.